comedian, folks. He travels in headlines clubs coast to coast. How about a nice hand for the big man of comedy, Mr. Charlie Shannon? Give it up.
Thank you. I hadn't heard applause like that since I got my bowling trophy. Thank you very much. And same damn crowd, too. Good. Anybody go to church today? Well, welcome devil worshippers. Thank you. I went to church today. Well, church is fried chicken. Same thing for me. And dipped my finger in gravy. Very religious. So I'm here tonight, Galveston. I always hate that Sunday traffic coming back from Galveston. You see that traffic? You know what that traffic is? It's basically guys between the ages of like 15, let's say 30, who didn't get laid on the beach, who figure somehow between here and Gulf Gate they're going to pick up pussy. I don't know what it is, all right? Any woman who's under the age of 60 who hadn't been hit on yet, and some guy pulling up drunk going, "Baby!" Okay, it was just me. All right, so Galveston's a great beach as long as you've never been anywhere else in your life. I mean, you've seen any other beach. You've seen the Bahamas, Hawaii, even Padre Island. You're not coming back to Galveston because you're coming back going, "Ooh, great, a butthole beach. I need this," all right? And you ever been to Galveston, that thing they do every Christmas? Dickheads on the Strand. You ever seen that? Oh, you're thinking Dickens. No, trust me, I was there. That's when all those idiots from the Renaissance Festival moved near water. Same thing, all right? Same stupid costumes, same shitty turkey legs. Porta cans are just 6 months old. That's the problem, all right? Go to Galveston. They bury Christmas trees in the beach in Galveston. You know why they do that? You know? Save the dunes. That's a good idea. But come July when I'm walking down the beach and have like an ornament stuck to my toe, you know, that silver shit hanging off me, dragging an angel behind me, I'm looking for that son of a bitch with a shovel, right? So you can't take your car on the beach because there's Christmas trees buried in the sand. No car, no place to sneak off, look at the hood while you're taking a peek. And apparently I'm the only guy who ever did it, me, all right? So that, you take two choices. You take that 1,000-yard march across the hot sand to those ultra-clean porta cans they have on every beach. You ladies know the porta cans I'm talking about? Or you'll stand in line for 20 minutes with your legs crossed, get up, open the door, and go, "I can wait." And just then the fly the size of a small dog comes out, grabs your ice chest, and flies off. Or you do what I do and you sneak out, you go to the bathroom in the water. Once again, yeah, I'm the only one who's ever done that. That's me. I invented it. But I'm so self-conscious, I think everybody's watching me because I'm standing there in ankle-deep water going to the bathroom. All right, so magazine in one hand, roll of toilet paper in the other. Oh, we're hoping the tide's going out because we ain't talking driftwood here, you know what I'm saying? Leave it alone, don't find it, make a clock out of it hanging in your trailer, all right? Don't poke it with a stick, it ain't a jellyfish, walk on by. Don't hold it to your ear, you can't hear the ocean. Leave it alone. Put it down, Jimmy, it ain't a tar ball. It's a mineral deposit, but it ain't a tar ball, leave it alone. No, you ladies are thinking about me at the beach and you're hot already just thinking about it, aren't you? I'm looking good, I'm wearing that Speedo, one on each leg, and thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for laughing about me in a Speedo. I appreciate that. You work out, sir? No. To work out for you like lifting your butt on the sofa to fart. Is that a workout for you? Just, whew, honey, bring me a beer, I'm winded. Is that it? How many guys have weights now? The only time you lift them when you have to move them to get shit that's behind them in the garage, huh? I like the outdoor sports, I like the water skiing. I know what you're thinking, sir. Who's he know owns a damn tugboat, right? Just any fishermen here? Anyone heard of fish? Driven by a Long John Silver's, possibly, maybe? Yes, one lady, thank you. I like to fish. I went to buy a fishing license. Guy tell me I can save some money if I buy a combination hunting and fishing license. Save a couple bucks. But I bought this combination hunting and fishing license the other day. Went out and shot me a fish. Left a big hole in the aquarium. Sure, the people at Fiesta were all pissed off. All right, so not sure what kind of fish. I think it's like a puto fish. I'm walking the side going, "Puto!" I'm going, big old puto, isn't it, huh? So I tie the puto to the hood of my car, all right? I'm in to visit my parents. My parents are crazy. They were married 40 years. They drove each other crazy. That's fine. Don't tell me about it. I don't care. I go to my folks' house. First thing I do, walk in. My dad pulls me aside. Come here, boy. I said, yes, sir. He goes, your mom's crazy. I'm going, you just found out. 5 minutes later, my mom pulls me over. Your dad lost his marbles. And you know what that means? That means they both badmouth me when I'm not around. You know that. Boy, I hate it when that long-haired fat punk comes over, don't you? I'm home visiting my parents. It's sad. I'm at an age now, songs I grew up with are now my parents' easy listening radio station. That scares the hell out of me. I'm having lunch. The song Afternoon Delight comes on. Do we know that song? I'm going to find my baby. Oh, man, I hated it then. I hate it now, all right? But you know what the worst thing about that song? You know what that song's about? Boning in the afternoon, all right? So I'm sitting here thinking about what the song's about. I notice my mom is singing it. I'm going, ooh, I hope she didn't know what it's about. And I know she's singing it, dancing toward my dad. I'm going, ooh, great, she does know what it's about. So she's rubbing on my dad, singing that song. Now he gets a look on his face. Now he knows what it's about, and he ain't too happy about it, folks. At his age, afternoon delights in the garden with the tomatoes. It's nowhere near my mom, all right? I'm going, Mom, I'm trying to hold down a grilled cheese over here. You want to knock that off? She goes, you don't know your father like I do. I said, if I did, we'd be on Geraldo right now, all right? So my dad's retired, and ever since he's retired, all he does is battle nature. I go out in the backyard, there's a tree there, and it's covered in a net. I'm going, ooh, Dad, you caught a tree. Way to go there, Dad. He goes, son, the birds are eating the plums. I said, you bought a $40 net to save $4 worth of plums. Way to go, Pops. Bought me that BB gun I wanted when I was 10 years old. Wouldn't be a goddamn bird within a mile of this joint right now. Get a BB gun as a kid. My dad gave it to me and said, don't shoot birds. I'm 10 years old going, damn good idea. He goes to work, I'm in the backyard. Shoot bird dead over the fence. Shoot bird dead over the fence. Next door neighbor's dog is taking care of all the evidence for me, all right? Last bird I shoot, as it dies, it grabs a wire and hangs upside down there. And next morning I'm out there telling my dad, no, it's a bat. Yeah. That's what you do as a kid, is lie to your dad, and your dad gives you enough rope to hang your ass with, right? Or why else would he set a curfew and not wait up for me? Because he knew I'd be stupid enough to come home late and drunk and park on top of the newspaper, right? It's under my back tire. I don't see it when I go in. Next morning I'm going to breakfast. What time did you get home, boy? Midnight? Well, they're throwing the paper goddamn early, aren't they, son? Huh? You walk out and you see it on your back tire. You go, damn, that kid's got a strong arm, doesn't he, Dad? My dad going on grades in school. Good grades in school, sir? Okay. Stupid and proud. I'm honest that like that. One time I brought home a report card, 4 A's, 1 B, and my dad beats the shit out of me. Sure had some of their kids' name on it, yeah, but the best one I ever brought home, you know? My dad has to have knee surgery. He claims it's a sports injury, so he's counting the time he got drunk and fell down the bleachers at my high school football game. High school football, sir? Well, we needed you guys in the band. We did. All right, so were you in the band? The way you're blowing that bottle, I wasn't sure. So, any sports in high school? Basketball, okay, good sport. Football? Football? Yeah. Your grades, you were lucky to be in the choir, I know. So, anybody seen football in high school? Fuck the rest of you, all right? So, I got hurt my senior year. I got hurt running through that poster at halftime. No, man, big old paper cut, 18 stitches, man. Got infected. Ooh. One sport we don't have down in Texas much I don't like is high school wrestling. You seen high school wrestling before? You ever seen those outfits they wear? You can see their nuts. You want to win in high school wrestling? You get the guy in the headlock. You go, look at these, look at these. He gives up every time, man. You know, they're going, ooh, coach. I was way too close. Oh. I saw a vein and I had to get out of there, man. I was getting the willies. Thank you. My mom was telling me if I cut my hair and look nicer, people will treat you better. Bullshit. People treat you shitty no matter what you like. Here's a good example. I go to the bank at lunch. You go in the drive-in window at the bank tellers at lunch. Where are all the tellers? At lunch. Doesn't make any sense. You go to a restaurant at lunch and all the waiters just left to go get something to eat, have they? No, they're there working. There's always one bank teller there, and she's always pissed off. Like they pumped her full of PMS before they left or something, all right? Should be a law between 12 and 1, the tellers have to be there. The other part of the law is if you want to get money from them, you got to bring them food. If you want to get a check cash, you got to shoot a burrito through the tube at her. Just I go to deposit $40. They want my ID to deposit $40. Man, I am not so rich I'm going around and putting money in other people's accounts just to screw up their balance, all right? God, Jimmy will never know where this 40 bucks came from. He won't write a hot check ever again. She goes, well, you kind of look like a drug dealer. If I'm a drug dealer depositing 40 bucks at a time, shoot me in the fucking head, all right? I'm a pretty shitty drug dealer, ain't I? Now how long it takes to launder $1 million, 40 bucks at a time? You're in the drive-in window all day just circling. That's all you're doing, man. Ooh, he's back with $40 more. Dollar Cinema. Ever been to a Dollar Cinema? I know you cheap bastards had. All right, so the sign should read, Dollar Cinema, please bring your crying babies. That's what the sign should say. Because why would you pay a babysitter $2 an hour for $1 you could bring the kid with you? Twist his foot so he cries the entire film. So we all know the living hell you're going through at home, right? It's $1. It costs $1 to get in. They don't want some wino with 75 cents who smells like piss sneaking through the door. It's got to have $1, all right? I wasn't saying you in general, sir. I was just saying anybody. I go up there, I said, I want 2 tickets to see Home Alone. The guy said, well, that's already started. I said, fine. He goes, you can't stay and see the beginning again. I said, look, he's home, he's alone. I might figure it out. Who knows, all right? So, you know where Dollar Cinema makes its money from? Concessions. Yeah, shit, they see me coming. They're planning vacations, all right? So, I had sold some blood, so we had some cash, all right? So, I get all this food. I'm walking. I get stopped by an usher at a Dollar Cinema, the most pointless job you could ever think of. Apparently, the guy who owned the place had a nephew who needed a summer job. Give this kid a vest and a flashlight, and this little weasel has an attitude, all right? The movie's about to start. I said, we're going to see Home Alone. That's already started. Yeah, I know. Can't stay and see the beginning again. I said, look, when it's over, you come down, unstick our feet, we'll leave. How about that, all right? I need to see your ticket stub. Look, here's a candy bar. It's worth $6. Get the hell out of my way. I bought the big popcorn. You're going to junior college in the fall. I'm like, move your ass, all right? So, anybody here that goes to junior college, hey, I fucked up my SATs too. All right, so, I'm joking. I didn't do that bad. All right, so, went to the dog races down in Lamarck. Not a single dog made it across the freeway. So. Pasadena Zoo. Anybody remember the Pasadena Zoo? You from here? You go back, man. Pasadena Zoo. Pasadena had a zoo. First of all, think about that. All right. They built it. It was by the old high school near a refinery. Where you want to put a zoo as close to refinery as possible. Because zoos near refineries, you always hear shit like this. Ooh, look, the bear's losing the fur again. They had a cat they painted with stripes they told us was a baby tiger for like 10 years. He's going to grow one of these days. You better get back. And I love zoos. Houston Zoo. Pasadena Zoo was free because, actually they charge you to leave, I think is what it was. The Houston Zoo used to be free. Ever go to the Houston Zoo when it was free? You know what it costs now? $250. That blows, man. And I drag my nephews to the zoo, being the good uncle that I am, right? Go down and take that picture in the Lion's Mouth water fountain. You know what I'm talking about? The one that traumatized me as a kid, and I figured they should go through the same shit I did too, all right? Hoping maybe when we finish, the monkeys might throw some shit on these little bastards, all right? So, they're my nephews, but they're kids from hell, all right? So I'm down there, about to go in the zoo, and they want to charge me to go in. I said, wait a minute, I'm not paying to do what I did as a kid for free. There's some kind of job I can do instead of paying to get in. So I'm shaving the baboon's butt, all right? So, on you're going, baboons don't have hair on their ass. I know, I shaved them, all right? So, it's all request night here, ladies and gentlemen. No. A little bit upset. The adult bookstore by my house burnt down. Singed my eyebrows. My underwear caught on fire, but luckily it was around my ankle. I just kicked it off and ran out. So, how many guys ever been to an adult bookstore? Oh, yeah. Just me again. Is that it? One lady back there. Thank you, man. Can I ask you what you bought? How many batteries did it take? Let's answer that. Just 2. It was a gift. Thank you. How'd you like it, sir? Now you're not laughing. A minute ago I'm ragging her, you're going, this fat guy's funny. And I changed it around. Fuck him. I hated him. He sucked. I'm available for weddings in case you need me. Not your own, just someone you hate. Pay me a lot of money, I show up really drunk and hang out at the buffet going, yeah, I fucked her. So, been lots of fun. Thank you. Good night.
Charlie Shannon, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie Shannon. Give it up for Charlie. Well, folks, we're down to our last comedian. Before we go ahead and bring him up, look what we